Good evening, folks. I'm going to do tonight the recipe that everyone's raving about on Pinch of Nom on Facebook, the chicken kebab. I'm going to give this a go. I haven't cooked it before, so this is new to me. So, from what I understand, we need a potato with a flat bottom. Let's try that. So that's secure. I'll put that into a baking tray. And I've got my skewers. Unfortunately, mine have only got points on one end, so this could be interesting. No, they've gone in quite well. I've already got the oven on 180, heating up, so hopefully that'll be hot. I've also thought ahead of time and taken all the shells out of the oven apart from the bottom one, because otherwise that might be an issue, because this is quite tall. Right, we'll see how that goes. Right, stand that to one side. Now, I've already prepped my chicken. These were skin on bone thighs. I've taken the bones out and taken the skin off. There is another video on YouTube that I'll link into this one of how to do this. Into that bowl, I'm going to put 200 ml of fat-free yogurt. Let's get a spoon and scrape that out. Dump that in there like that. Right, that goes in there. Now then, the recipe then calls for a tablespoon of garam masala, which I think I have here. Smells lovely. So give that a good sprinkle in there. And we need a teaspoon of garlic powder. We've got garlic granules, but I'm sure they will do much the same thing. Oh, brand new packet, just open that. Give that a good sprinkle in there. I'm just chucking everything in the same bowl together. And then I've got a teaspoon of ground cumin. Ground cumin is lovely, we use it in so many recipes now. There's loads of spice going in this. And then a teaspoon of paprika. I'm actually using smoked paprika, that's just because that's what I've got in the cupboard, but I'm sure it won't make too much of a difference. Add a bit of colour. And it says a pinch of cinnamon. So I'm thinking that's a pinch, don't know, that'll do, it's gone in. And then it's meant to be a pinch, a teaspoon of salt. Well, that sounds too much to me, so I'm just going to give it a good grind of salt. And then it's the juice of 1 lemon. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got lemons, but I have got a bottle of lemon juice, so I'm going to estimate, I reckon, about a tablespoon. But we shall see. I might have this completely wrong. Now, give that a mix with the spoon. Start it off with a spoon. Now, it says to cover this and put it in the refrigerator for a few hours to marinate. Unfortunately, it's 6 o'clock at night and the wife would like her tea, so that's my fault for not prepping earlier. But this is going straight in the oven. So then, it's time to get mucky hands. Let's see how this goes. So I've cut the chicken up into big lumps. And I'm just going to skewer it across 2 skewers and we'll see what happens. Like that. It's got 2 options. Now it says in the book, on the website, sorry, to use 9 chicken portions. I just used a pack. think there was about 8 in there, so it shouldn't be too bad. If you watch the other video, you'll see I tend to debone my own chicken just because it works out so much cheaper. Just to spend 5 minutes prep work, and it has literally taken me 5 minutes today to do this. And there's no waste. The bones I can get together, I put them in a bag in the freezer, and then when I've got a nice collection of them, I'll take them out, put them in a big pot with some water, and turn them into chicken stock and make a big batch of chicken soup. You can use the skin as well for that, although that's adding fat, so but that sometimes is the nicest bit. Alright, we're getting there with this. I could squash round. Now this same mix I've also seen used for chicken kebabs to do on the barbecue as well, which come the summer I shall be doing quite a few barbecue recipes. I have a few up my sleeve already. None of these recipes are my own. I use other people's recipes, but I'll always try and credit them where I can. Plenty of Nom is quite a good source. I'm quite enjoying their recipes. My other biggest source of recipes is the Hairy Biker books, the Hairy Dieter books. I've got several of them. Really good recipes. Some of them, if you're on Slimming World, you just have to watch the sins on some of them. But they're never particularly high. Right, that is all on there. It's not looking a thing like the recipe, but we shall see. It's got 2 chances, as I say. Right, let me just move my bowl and rinse my hands off. And we're going to be serving that tonight. We've got a pack of Weight Watchers wraps. We should be doing that, and we're going to do some salad and bits to go with it. I shall do that a bit later on. Now this is going in the oven for an hour and a half. So we'll see what happens. So let's put it in the oven. I don't know if you'll see that. Oh, that just fits in there. Right, we'll see in an hour and a half and see what it's like. Okay, so we've got the grand reveal. It's been in the oven about 15 minutes less than it needed to, but it is rather well cooked, so we shall see what it's like. There you go, voila. That looks rather nice. So what we've done to go with it is we've got the wraps, and then to go with it we've got a nice plate of fresh salady bits to put in the wraps. So I'm now going to try lift this off onto a carving board and carve it up and see what it looks like inside. So there we go. And it's stuck in the tray. Well, that's going well, isn't it? There we go. Okay. I think what I'm going to do actually is lay it down. We'll try and carve this. It's cooked through alright. It's lovely and succulent inside. Lots of nice bits of chicken there. So there we go. So that's Pinch of Nom's chicken kebab. It looks absolutely delicious, smells gorgeous. If you want to see more recipes, like and subscribe. If you want to know anything, please ask. Thanks for watching.